Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly focus for April the 2nd through to the 8th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's turn to the cards and see what the energy is going to be like surrounding us. Oh my gosh, they're all flipping out here. Look at this. We got the Seven of Cups. So we're all over the place here. We're all over the place. But, you know, it's about getting a focus. It's about aligning your focus for the priorities in your life this week. You could be all over the board if you don't stay conscious that you could be all over the board. You know, it's one of those weeks where you could just go through the week and you're exhausted at the end of it, and you look back and you go, well, what did I really do? Where did my energy go? So it's focusing on one task at a time, trying not to take a shortcut, prioritizing your actions, your time, your energy, and your finances. Absolutely. And with the Queen of Swords, so you are really calling something into being in your life. You're calling it in. You are affirming that you want this to be a part of your life going forward, whatever this may be. And the Two of Pentacles is here, jumped out as well. And it sat over by itself, and you're trying to juggle the two. You're trying to juggle of what needs to be done and the responsibilities and going on the adventure and allowing a little bit of going with the flow and a little bit of risk taking. And it's a hard juggle this week for you. Definitely, it's a hard juggle for you this week. Not saying that it can be futile. It's just harnessing that energy is what's important. So let's cut the cards here and see what our cards are going to be. You guys got an extra 3 cards. 4 of Cups. Okay, it's not the lack of, okay? It's about gratitude. It's about giving gratitude, being grateful for what you do have in your life, the people that surround you in your life. Really watch where you are putting your intentions, where you are putting your affirmations, your self-talk. Be very careful that you're not cutting yourself up and throwing yourself out to the curb. Do not say things like, I'm too clumsy, or I'm too dumb, or I'll always be broke, or I'm never going to get that raise. Or because trust me, when you say certain things like that, you are really inviting that energy in. Look around and see what you're grateful for. Speak it, say it, write it down, journal it. Definitely, out of all the signs this week, gratitude journal. I've been telling almost every sign to journal, but with you, gratitude journal. Essential this week. About taking time to appreciate what you do have in your life and what you can already build on. And that might be your ideas. It may not be something tangible. It may be your ideas. Maybe you want to invent something. Maybe you want to create something. And honor those ideas. Write them down. Be grateful for the people in your life. The family that surrounds you. The tribe that surrounds you. Your tribe. Your friends. Your close associations. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is saying we need to get practical about what we are taking forward with us. If we have a bunch of extra baggage, if we need completion, if we need endings, if we need closure, if we need some sort of healing on our hurts, forgiving ourselves for something. This is telling you to prepare for the new moon. We don't want to take extra baggage with us on a new adventure. Now, according to this card, the adventure is going to be pretty remarkable and fun and meets your passions and your dreams. But if you're carrying too much stuff around, too much baggage, now's the time to release it. Now's the time to complete things. Now's the time to allow endings in your life. Look at that. There was a card stuck with it. Because there is a new path going forward for you. You may even come to the conclusion that there are things that you love. It might be that there's an opportunity in another town, but you know what? Your friends are here, your family's here, you don't really want to move, you've got a nice place, you've put some money into the place, it's kind of suits you and who you are, and it reflects your personality, and it's going to be hard to uproot yourself and go after this opportunity. But you know that it is going to be fueled with your passion and your dream and your sense of creation and invention and wonderment. So, yeah, I'd be journaling a lot this week if I were you. Okay, one more. Let's do one more. Three of Wands. It's to get excited about your tomorrow. It's about to see the new beginnings that can happen in your life. It could be about travel, it could be journeys, it could be adventures. And don't let your yesterdays, your fears, your worries, your anxieties hold you back from what you truly want to step into. Now, we are in a full moon energy, we are in a Mercury retrograde energy, so this is a time to get it down on paper, to really examine how you want to go forward, where you want to go forward, why you want to go forward. Write it down. I'm so serious. Write it down. Gratitude journal, absolutely. But I think, I think that your hand should almost be cramping up this week with writing. Writing to yourself, writing about your dreams, writing about your ideas. Maybe it's to somebody else that you're writing. Definitely write to yourself if nobody else. Look at this, upside down for work and career. There could be a lot of problems right now in work and career for you. It doesn't mesh with who you are. You've evolved into somebody different, even if you've had this job for 20, 30 years, and all of a sudden it's not doing it for you anymore. Things are out of your control on where things are going, so go a little bit more with the flow and concentrate on the things that you want to do. Your focus isn't in the right place. You're doing some fast patchwork on things that really need your attention. So we can get that boat to float. We can figure out how to plug up the holes, but I think it's going to be, the Seven of Cups comes back into my mind, how we weren't prioritizing. We weren't making sure that we were being present on the things that needed our attention in the moment. So be careful of that energy when it comes to work and career. Pay attention to your finances, where the money is going, where you need to pull back or claw back on spontaneous spending or just spending on things that you don't really need. It lays in a corner or it's disposable in some way. Pay attention to your plan to go forward in work and career, your dreams and your desires. Don't put them on the back burner because somebody else is keeping you too busy. Allow your focus to be where it needs to be. For relationships, the Three of Swords shows up for relationships. Well, you guys are getting the strongest reading out of everybody. Where are you not being true within the relationship? either to the other person or to yourself. Where are you taking advantage of somebody, or somebody is taking advantage of you? This isn't be true to yourself. And yes, it may cause hurt, it may cause heartache, but it could also, by facing it, by understanding it better, by having the conversation about it, it grows the relationship deeper and stronger. It could be just your perception. It could be theirs. So I don't get this as much as heartbreak as I do. We have to mend here. We have to pay attention to the relationships that we're in. We have to make sure that it's a win-win situation. And it could possibly point out where we've been in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a friend or somebody at work or a lover, family, neighbor, that has actually been working against us and we didn't see it. Spirituality, Nine of Swords. Oh, stop worrying about everything. Lower that anxiety. 90% of what you are thinking about is not even going to become tangible. You're growing mountains out of molehills. You're worrying about something that you have no control over. You're worried about what you said or didn't say or did or didn't do. It's over. It's in the past. What are you going to do going forward? Be careful of this energy. Okay? You know, I can see you in meditation. I can see you in prayer. I can see you in reflection and going to the negative. And stemming from that small negative experience, all of a sudden, you've painted yourself in a corner by the end of it, where you don't feel that you have the strength or the talent or the ability to really take it to the next level. And you do. So be very conscious of your thoughts. Be very conscious of your self-talk. Be very conscious of what you are telling yourself about your future and who you are now. Health and well-being, the Three of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Take time. Okay, this is slowing it down. This is slowing it right down. One step at a time. Take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. Experience the world around you. Stop and smell the flowers. Stop pushing yourself to the extreme. Once again, I get this, you know, here we are, we're writing, so unplug a little bit. Start dreaming about your future, about where you really want to go, of what you really want to create. I think your words, that pen is powerful this week for you. Put it to good use. Start writing a new routine for yourself, or a workout routine, or maybe it's a diet. Take time for you, for reflection, for prayer, for meditation. And you will find an inner strength. Maybe you will uncover some unacknowledged or suppressed part of yourself, and why you suppress that part of yourself, and realizing that it is now not a strength to you, but that wall isn't keeping you safe anymore. It's actually locking you away from your dreams and your potential. So I think it's a harder week for you this week, but I see a lot of, you know, go with the flow, be grateful, understand where you need to let go, where you need to move forward. Don't sell yourself short. Journal, journal, journal. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.